Assalamu alaikum. So, in the light of recent events, wherein a Muslim's body was brought from Evansville, Indiana, and Alhamdulillah, we had the honor to do his burial and everything in Illinois, right? There are certain things that I think are worth learning for entire Muslim community. The goal of this video is not to bash. I could do that if I wanted to. The goal of this video is genuinely to educate and reflect and give everybody something to think about and contemplate on, right? So point number one I would say is, when it comes to reverts, okay, let's stop this whole thing that in the masjid when somebody accepts Islam, takbir, Allahu Akbar and all of that, right? But after that, we don't know what that person is up to. We don't know how that person is doing. We don't know their struggles. We are not even paying an ounce of effort to know them on a closed level, right? That's a big issue in our Muslim community, because we need to become like Ansaris were for Muhajirun. We need to be the ones who give them whatever they need. I am not saying that we go around giving out handouts, but hey, if you got a master carpenter in your community and you are choosing to not give him work for the masjid and you're going to non-Muslim white folks, you get my point? So yeah. And number two would be, have the board prepared to deal with non-Muslims. Yeah, I wrote it down so I don't forget anything. Have the board prepared to deal with non-Muslims. Have the board prepared to deal with emotional situations, persuasion, how to do all those things. It is insanity if we are put in a position wherein a Muslim needs to be put in the grave ASAP, which is his right as a Muslim upon us, and we have to deal with a director in a masjid wherein his position is on his head and he believes that, he can't even be called brother because he's a director, and he doesn't even know how to deal with non-Muslims, to the point that at the time when we are in a position wherein we have to inform the non-Muslim family that their family is a Muslim, then we have to make efforts to actually convince them in their emotional state and everything that, hey, allow us to bury this brother or sister as a Muslim, and by this it means that you will not be able to say goodbye to them as you are used to of, and you have to take that decision ASAP while you just got to know about them leaving this world. It's a lot that they have to process, and in the midst of all that, if somebody decides to shove in the face that they need to come up with 4,000 to 5,000 to be even able to bury that person as a Muslim, otherwise this person believes that this person is not going to give the plot for the grave, this person is not going to come up with money to help out. Subhanallah al-Azim, like, dude, we really need to up our game on how to handle such situations. We really need to up our game, because we don't know, we might be the first exposure of Islam to this non-Muslim family. And mind you, every non-Muslim family is different, I don't know, but we can be at a risk of putting this Muslim into the whole cremation. So we got to be a little bit careful here. It's not something that can be taken so lightly. Number three, work on your tazkiyah. Okay, work on your own correction of your heart, on your soul. If you are a member of a board wherein you will be put into situations wherein you have to take big decisions that affect the community, especially our dead, because while living can come back and speak and take revenge or whatever they like, dead cannot. And for them, Allah will take care of you. So we gotta be really serious about where we put ourselves. So if we have put ourselves in a position where we will be taking those decisions, then we need to make efforts to actually consistently do tazkiyah of our heart, because God forbid somebody comes and says to us that XYZ was a Muslim, and we have the balls to stand there and ask, was he really? So are we saying that we are above God and we are to now sit there and certify people's Islam while they are dead? Or are we saying that we are the ones who expect reverts to have tattoos on their heads that say I am Muslim? If we could, first of all, tattoos are not halal. Or do we actually want it in Arabic so the brothers who don't even care, they can read it Ana Muslim? Do we want reverts to do that? I hope not. I hope not. I hope we have done enough work on our heart that when a Muslim dies and somebody comes and certifies that, hey, testifies that this is a Muslim, let's get to it, let's give him his rights, then we are all united and we can do it the way it's supposed to be done. Subhanallah, may Allah allow our community to see all the areas where we have black spots in our hearts and allow us to heal and work. And I just hope and pray that wherever we have a masjid, we are not only catering to our living, we are also taking care of our dead. I truly hope so. I truly hope so. Inshallah. I hope this helps everybody, all of us, to reflect and improve as Muslims and become a better Muslim community. Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.